Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old-school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
So
Did you want to...
Yeah, I'll walk up.
Yeah.
I'll walk up, and I'll walk up to the bar, and I'll say,
Hey,
vodka on ice, please.
you're looking kind of rough there, buddy.
Leave the bottle. And I'll literally just throw coins, like I'm not even counting, just coins on the counter.
All right, just let me know if you need anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did that wrong, but I don't care.
He just saw money. He was just like, oh, money.
Be a different bartender.
Yeah, and
Just don't cause any problems.
No, I don't want to cause anything right now. I'm just gonna take the glass back and just let the alcohol burn. Just be like, oh.
You do see a booth in the back corner. It's dark and it's empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go over to the dark booth. I kind of don't want to be within social distance right now.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And I'm just gonna keep filling that glass till that bottle's empty.
Okay.
You can keep drinking.
I'll say that as your bottle starts reaching empty point, bartender comes around to you. Can I get you anything else, sir?
How drunk am I at this point?
You're pretty drunk.
I'll get another bottle.
All right.
Yeah,
I can.
You got,
where are you staying?
I got a bed and a place. Yeah, I walked here. And see, I'm dipping back into my barrel.
Okay, so you won't be
That's his
driving.
true voice. He grew up in a rural area.
You're gonna be
Fakes the
walking
proper
home. I can send somebody to escort you home.
No, that won't be it. That won't be an issue. Yeah, it's you got any of them bar nuts? I need something to chew on. It's
It might help sober you up a little.
yeah, something like that. Just if you got some of that'd be great.
All right, I'll whip something up in the back for you as well.
Yeah,
Maybe a little something greasy on your stomach.
Hey, what? What's your name?
Let me think about that.
My name's Tyler.
Hey, Timmy, you're Tyler, yeah. You're great. You're super.
Okay. Thank you. I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
I'll be right back with your stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And eventually he does bring you another bottle and some nice potato wedges.
Oh, potato wedges.
Like a big basket of potato wedges.
I haven't had these since I was a kid.
And some bar nuts.
Up, down you go.
What in the world is going on?
All right. That's
and then
good.
Victor wakes up and it was all a dream.
See, you said that whole bit about the I'm still in my drunk mode. The bit about being in the old town. Which you hold on to that bit. I want you to hold on
in the
to
old
that
town.
bit. Also, please cut this.
I said that.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Because I'm now using that because it's a great idea.
You grew up like in a town.
I actually have
an accent.
an accent, but I'm putting on like this, facade of me being like proper and shit. Because that's really good pull.
He's from backwater nowhere.
That's why it came out so much in his Barham impersonation because.
But but only people can know when I'm drunk.
Yeah,
because I can't.
His last name is Cottage, is because that's where he grew up.
Exactly. That's exactly the reason.
Our boy done gone and went and become a learned doctor.
Oh, I'm so proud of Jules.
Joel's Cottage. All right. Yeah, so you're getting wasted. You're eating some greasy ass potato wedges that are delicious and some bar nuts. He brought you over a big bowl. And Aleister, what were you wanting to do?
This again is kind of largely going to be up to you, but my intention was to look for further answers in the Dreamlands. Potentially at the intervention of like certain other entities that I know would probably be interested in this situation.
Like other Dreamlands cats?
Not exactly. I'm trying to be coy.
Oh, are you trying to get a hold of Tulsha?
I figured that Tulsha might try and get hold of me. But that was just kind of my thought in trying to go to the Dreamlands.
Yeah. In your current state in the Dreamlands, you're witnessing there's more disturbing sights. You can't necessarily tell if they're real or not. Lots of shadows. You see the green-eyed cat periodically, like around corners, up on top of ledges, chunks of building, just always kind of there, but not next to you, talking to you.
Why now? Out of all of the times, why now do you choose not to speak to me?
You hear behind, like directly behind you. Aleister, you've never initiated talk with me before.
Well, yes, I suppose desperate times, right?
I'm just looking around. Everything is quite disturbing right now.
Yes, I'm glad that you've noticed.
What are you looking for, Aleister?
I want answers.
Answers to what?
Well, that's a very difficult question. There is a lot going on, and I need to know more about the situation before I know what to do.
That king was rather frightening.
Indeed.
But he did have a point. What is the agency hiding from us?
I don't know. I somehow would like to know, but ultimately, it was never really my concern.
We could get back Evangeline.
Yes. I mean, potentially, but it does bother me that it was only ever stated to be for a natural lifetime. I think after all of this, natural course of action would no longer really be sufficient.
You do have a point. But Evangeline, she's right there. What if you get her back and then seek more power, more means for both of you to manipulate time? She was very smart. You could work together.
Yes. Suppose you are right. I still don't trust him.
Can we trust anybody?
No, but somehow I trust someone less who claims to tell the truth.
He didn't. Well, you are right. But is anybody capable of telling the truth? Everybody's hiding something.
That is true, which is...
Aren't you not hiding things? We're hiding things.
That is true, but that's why I trust people more when they admit that they are hiding things. I don't need to know what they are, but if somebody denies the fact that anything is being hidden, it makes me that much more suspicious.
Correct.
What is this key? Why would it be so important?
I have the knowledge you have.
Well, be that as it may, sometimes I feel like you process it better.
Perhaps you did have a point about the key from Manrose.
Well, it's the only thing that I could think of. It's the only thing that stuck out to me as potentially being a key that I had seen there.
Are you going to try and get the key? Or should we protect it?
I feel that one way or another it's going to revolve around that. I think I may need to obtain the key or at least understand it a little better. As to whether or not I would be relinquishing it to anyone, I do not know.
We just have to be ready to act.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right.
Should we bring it up to the head agents?
I don't know if
Do
we
we
should
ask
do that
them
just yet.
what they're hiding from us?
I don't know if we should do it so brazenly. I think if they understand exactly what it is we're inquiring, we may get a more guarded response, or it may actually cause some backlash.
What if they do have our best interest?
Perhaps we should test the waters.
Very well. And he smiles really big at you. Like his smile gets very large, and he just disappears.
All right.
Like abnormally large.
Oh, I get you.
Like super big guys.
Yeah, like super duper big.
Like you really don't understand
no,
how
really.
big.
Like it is
Yeah.
so completely big, guys.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, he disappeared. Yeah. Does anybody want to do anything else?
Well, I'll probably be
Any
waking up from
thoughts?
my nap soon, and
Yeah, you'd wake up.
Yeah, I mean, Victor didn't go down for the night. He just exhausted and didn't know what else to do and wanted to try to sleep some of it off. So unless there's
Yeah.
enough stuff to happen when he wakes up.
When you wake up, you still feel the same way. Both of you,
Yeah.
you still feel the same way.
And so I don't know if I would do anything else other than possibly check on the other two, but I would probably assume that with, that they would be taken care of enough to where I didn't have to check on them myself specifically right now. So if I did wake up, I'd probably just try to go back to sleep, at least for right now.
Okay.
Like, depending on what time I wake up from the nap, there may be other things I want to do.
We'll say it's nighttime.
Like actual nighttime, like already dark out.
Yeah, it's dark. Julian's drunk as hell.
All right. Well, I guess I will be going back to my house then.
All right.
I'm like looking, like I got the bottle in my hand. I'm just kind of like looking, like I got the bottle tilted up just to kind of see if there's anything left in there. It's like, come on out. You know, you got a little bit left in there.
So, Aleister, you only ever reached level 2 of Dread, right?
Right.
Okay. The other two, you are at 3, and you are going to get a short-term madness.
Okay.
Woohoo.
To go along with what you're going with right now. So give me a D100 roll. Both of you.
Oh.
Like it's starting to catch up with you. Just everything's starting to your mind's starting to go a little bit.
I don't
I got a
have.
45.
Yeah, how would I do that? I don't have a D100.
You rolled 2 D10s, and one of them is the 10, and one of them is the 1.
Gotcha.
And if you get both zeros, then that's 100.
Okay, give me 1 second.
How'd I know that?
All right, so Victor, after you wake up, you just babble a lot, and you are incapable of normal speech or spell casting
I can't speak.
You're not allowed
until
to cast
the dread.
spells. That's important.
Until your dread goes away.
Well, I mean, you could try to cast spells, but
or
it's
no,
all
no,
gonna
no.
be like blah, 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 blah.
Well, I don't cast spells anyway,
Somehow
but
I feel
I
he
can't
has
speak.
a better
Shit.
chance of casting a spell now than normally.
Or actually, yeah, it depends on what you want to do during this time that you're wanting to do, that you're recovering from dread.
How long is that going to take?
That takes 10 days.
Okay, so I'm a babbling idiot for 10 days.
It's gonna trigger. It's not constant,
Okay.
but that's gonna be your madness whenever it does trigger, and I'll roll how long it lasts.
Okay.
If you end up wanting to do anything else. But Julian,
I rolled a 98.
so you're at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You fall unconscious.
That's to be expected.
Like, are you sure this is madness? It sounds like drunkenness.
It just goes with it, yeah. But no, it's you fall unconscious. That's all it says.
Oh, perfect. Just like I planned it.
So Julian, I
Just like they
struggle to
drew it
speak
up.
for 10 days, and Julian
No,
is
no.
unconscious
Okay.
for 10 days?
I think there's more to it, but that's funny.
No, 9 minutes. You're just incapable of putting together words for 9 minutes. Every check, it's a D10. How long it lasts.
Okay.
So, yeah. But if y'all do end up progressing in the next 10 days, it depends on what y'all want to do. How do you want to address your dread? And do you want to continue investigating? Like, that's totally up to you.
So with the fall unconscious bit, does that mean that I have just a tendency just to fall unconscious randomly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
You become overcome with madness and you fall unconscious.
Oh.
And meanwhile, I didn't gain any madness. I just leaned further into my own.
And this is just how I'm handling a mixture of dread plus the madness out of the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, eventually, when I regain conscious, I'm going to shamble back to the office.
Okay.
And probably puke my guts out at least once on the way out there.
All right.
So
I don't have anyone to talk to, so I don't know if I would notice just yet.
Okay.
So
You're yeah. Go ahead.
When I head down the elevator, like I'm assuming Manrose is still there.
Yes, Manrose is still there.
Hello, Manrose.
Hello, Aleister.
I am going to be heading home for the night. So if you could please take me down to the ground floor.
Oh, of course. Here you go.
I do have a question, though.
Yes.
I seem to recall you having some type of key that you use.
Oh, yes. It gets me to the other floors that aren't on the buttons.
What exactly is that key?
It's a magical key. It allows us to transport to other areas that aren't necessarily in this plane.
It allows for interplanar travel, then.
In a way, I guess not planes. It's not of this. It's of all. It's of this universe, and also not.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, the key allows us to use it.
Is there anything else like it that you know of? Is it one of a kind?
There may be others, but this is the only one we've come across.
See. And it stays with you at all times.
Of course.
So it stays in the elevator at all times? No, that's just a joke.
I'm kind of upset that he gets to
I
ask these
do
questions
leave the
and I don't.
elevator. The elevator is here, but it's also not here, and I'm not always in the elevator.
Is this like one of those you're not always, but you are also always in the elevator things?
No, I do not live in the elevator. I have a home.
Schrodinger's elevator
I
operator.
have a bed. But I am always here when you need me.
He's a fairy god butler.
Have you been tasked with the protection of this key? I suppose it is rather important, correct?
This is my job.
Do you mean to operate the elevator or to protect the key?
To operate the elevator, which comes with the key.
Because you wouldn't be able to do so without.
Anything beyond what's visible here. But I guess if the key wasn't here, I wouldn't be here.
Well, thank you for entertaining me. I'll take my leave now. Good night.
Very well, Aleister. Have a good night.
I already said good night. Like I'm leaving.
I know.
I'm walking off.
Oh, I know. I know. I know. I was just thinking of what Julian, you come stumbling in through the door as Aleister's walking towards it to leave for his house.
Hey, I'd say it's Aleister.
You smell horrible.
I feel great.
All the same, you should probably get upstairs, maybe shower and go to sleep.
Yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That bed will be really nice right about now with like the cool side of the pillow. Oh, yeah, that'd be really good.
Yes. Everyone loves a good pillow.
Yeah. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I don't feel good. Okay, I'm going that way.
Yes, you go on. I will see you probably tomorrow.
Yeah. Then I'll shamble towards the elevator.
Okay, it's already open.
Okay.
Manrose held it open for you.
Penthouse Suite, Manrose. I had a wonderful night.
Okay, Julian. I hope that you feel better in the morning.
I feel great. I feel strong right now. I met a really cool dude at the Blarcane Hench, and he gave me potato wedges. Do you know how long it's been since I've had potato wedges?
I would imagine since the last time you ate them.
Yeah, but it was like a really long time. And they were really good. It was really nice. So,
And you didn't bring me any.
oh, I'm sorry, Manrose. Oh man, I'm gonna lean on Manrose really hard. It's like, oh man, I'm sorry, Manrose.
Are you on your knees leaning on him?
Yes, like I've like dipped down like to his level, like leaning on him. Like, sorry, Manrose. I forgot. Hey, next time, I will get you a bushel of that fried goodness and tell you something.
Okay. Everybody always seems to forget that I like things too.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, here's your room.
It's just like I left it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna set a spell. Yeah, good night, Manrose.
Good night, Julian.
I think that woke Victor up when the elevator
Yeah.
opened.
Yeah, Victor, you woke up and you're going through that whole babbling thing right now. If you want to interact with Julian while he's drunk.
Oh, hey, hey, Victor. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, man. I totally understand, man. It was a really bad day, man. No, don't say that. No. It's hey. It's your nose does not look that bad. All right. No. It's fine. It's fine. Hey. Look. I'm not. I need to hit the washroom real fast. But tomorrow though, we're gonna talk about this at length. All right. We're gonna have a discussion about this. So I gotta go. So, all right. Good night. See you.
Bye.
And I'm just gonna stumble and just puke my ever living guts out into a toilet.
And I'm going to say you fall unconscious in the bathroom
Okay,
on the
that's
floor
appropriate. That's
after you throw
appropriate.
up.
Was it the madness or the drink?
All
Who
right.
knows?
Who knows?
Yeah,
Oh
I don't
my
think Victor
God.
would find that particularly suspicious at that point. So he would assume that it was. I don't think he would assume it was supernatural madness. Why couldn't
Oh my
I have
God.
magic narcolepsy?
There's nothing magical about what's going to happen this next day.
Oh my God. Okay. So y'all sleep for the night. Victor goes back to bed. Aleister goes to sleep at his house or whatever he wants to
I'm
do.
going back to my house.
Okay. And then Julian, sleeps the rest of the night soundly on the floor of the
It's
bathroom.
cold and it feels nice.
Well, Victor,
yeah.
Victor sleeps as well, right? The whole night
Usually,
long?
like, yeah, and then
Okay.
you're like hugging the bottom of the base of the toilet.
Hello, Aleister here. It's sometimes hard to cope with traumatic experiences which have happened, and most tend to deal with them in very different ways. Some will drink their troubles away, and some just mumble incoherently. Some seek to try and talk things out and figure out everything that they need to process. I don't know if there's really a best way to do it. I suppose it's always interesting to be able to see the more vulnerable side of characters that you enjoy listening to and following. I don't know if there's really much to say. This has been a very somber episode for a very somber topic. There is quite a lot to process, but if you would care to maybe leave us some kind comments or questions, you can find everything at microphonesandmonsters.com. All of our social media and all of our podcatchers are there. As always, all music is written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. Thank you for listening in, and hope you join us next time, hopefully for a better time, on Microphones and Monsters.